One of my all-time favorite decks is the Dark Mansion Tarot, and it's in my hands, and I love this, love this, love this. So usually when we start the show, we do a few quick micros for free, like usually 2 or 3 of those, and then we get into the paid list. So if you want to ask a quick question, I will do a couple of quick micros. The paid list will open up now, and when you get on, you get on. So do you want me to do the commercial for that now, or just do?
Well, hold on. Yeah, I don't think you have to do it right now. Okay.
My husband Phil is across from me. If you haven't been in before, hi, I'm Ange. Hi, guys.
Right. Couture Tarot. I don't have a name. She liked your deck collection last time we were on. She just said it again. Love your tarot collection.
Thanks. Oh, I love tarot, guys. I love it.
So I don't have her name or their name. Are T and I getting back together? Stephanie is her name. Of course her name is Stephanie.
We have so many Stephanies in our life, that's crazy. I can't about the 7th Stephanie we have, but we'll see. Are you and T getting back together? For Stephanie, let's take a look. 3 cards real quick for Stephanie. You know what? There is a little bit of this meh energy. Somebody's scheming and planning. I'm telling you, I would rather say yes than no, but I don't think that's it. Like, somebody is just a little bit meh, not that into you. Somebody else is trying to create teamwork, trying to be really dynamic and magical and be seen, but this one is really busy being stubborn. Like, it's going to take, I don't know, jaws of life to pull this person's head out of their ass to see you. That's what it feels like. I don't love that for you. I don't think the answer is yes. I feel like this card has the most strong going on with these 3. And I really wish this one was feeling the stronger, but this one is feeling meh, meh, meh. It feels like no. The answer is no. Anything else you need to know regarding this situation because I'm nosy? Okay, all right.
Said LMO.
He's player, lady player. Fuck that guy. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
He's going to always be promises, dreamer, and you need to learn to quest for the grail for yourself. This is the one that comes in all Romeo, promises, but he goes into war with a cup. What's he going to do, throw it and clunk somebody in the head? This guy is not armed for the kind of battle you want. This guy is not ready for the kind of relationship you want. He's just a little bit meh. He's going to talk a good game and do about... I think the answer is no. And you trust your higher self above me or any of these tarot cards or any tarot reader ever. You trust your higher self. It's not your emotional self or what you want to be. Your higher self will tell you the truth. If you already know, you already know. And if it's too bad and you're having a tough time getting over him, get over him. You deserve better. That's what I got. Him, them, whatever. He, she, they, whatever. This one, when they're that meh, and then you get the Knight of Cups, oh, that fool needs to just take a step off. That's what I got. Sorry.
Said it sounds on point, and then she did say it's okay. I like honesty.
Yeah. You get a little bluntness here. But that's not the bad thing. It just means you're getting ready to step into something wholly and entirely new because you're ready for more. You're ready for different. You're ready for bigger and deeper kind of love. That's what I got.
All right, Ange.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. What's next?
Oh, Ange.
What do you got for me, honey?
Okay, let's go. And she put heart emojis with small emojis. And it's great, okay. Stephanie. Like, Angie has a sister, Stephanie. I have a daughter, Stephanie. We have friends, Stephanie. We have we have like at least five, 6 Stephanies in our life.
Yeah.
So it's just like, of
it's
course.
A great name. It's a great name. Okay.
All right, Kim is here. Kim is back.
Hey, Kim. Hi.
All right, let's see. Emily, is Alex being honest?
Emily, is Alex being honest? Okay, we are going to go to the Tarot Mucha deck. Emily, is Alex being honest?
I followed you back for Angie, Steph.
What is it you're having trouble with? How many lies is he going to tell you? The answer is no. The answer is no. He's not being honest. You need to get away from something. There's old baggage that's coming up. There's old anticipated nightmares coming up. And there's being taken for granted that's coming up. The answer is just flat no. I can't even hardly get my hands around this. Here's the card of nightmares. Here's this, and it's coming up, and it's feeling reversed. This is when they're not celebrating you. They're just toasting or overindulgent in something. This guy feels like a have your cake and eat it too kind of guy. No. I don't even need... No. No. Is he being honest? No. He's liar, pants on fire. Whether he knows he's being honest with himself, whether he's trying to be honest, I have no idea. But there's a whole lot of baggage coming with that one. That's what I got. Sorry.
All right.
It is what it is. I would love it to be like rainbows and sprinkles all the time and like, yes, he's fantastic. When you get a big old no, it's a big old no. You can't say it otherwise.
All right. Emily said thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, now do your commercial.
Here's my commercial. This is what we're doing. Okay, guys. So we have a blind oracle for $20. This is where you get the read you need. You don't ask a question. I just go into the oracle cards. Sometimes a few different decks. Sometimes oracle and tarot all together. You get the read you need. You don't ask a question. Just what comes through, comes through. If you want to get the year ahead, that's $30. That's usually 12 around and 2 in the middle and a couple of clarifiers. See what's going on the year ahead, that's $30. If you want the mini, that's 7 to 10 cards. That's also $30. If you want the full, that's usually 15 to 20 cards, or you can request my guides to come through, and that one is $40. That one, you do ask questions on the mini and the full of the tarot. You can ask a question. We get in there. We get nosy. We get snoopy. We see what's going on. So this is when that comes in. If you want one of my specialty reads, whether it's past life, crystal ball, or bones with the tarot, I throw it all together, mix it all up, and it's really fun to see what comes through on those. And those are $50. This is how you pay me. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Feisty Butterfly, A Feisty Butterfly is me. I do get a little feisty, you might have noticed. And that's the commercial. That's what you need to know.
All right. And if you've never been with us before, Angie has...
I love tarot, guys. I love it. Love it, love
800 decks.
No, I don't.
800 decks.
I probably have 610 or 20.
Only.
That's probably the truth. If I had 800, are you telling me I could go shopping? Time to shop.
Really?
And if you think about it, I have duplicates or triplicates of some decks because I love to see when you get repeated imagery and it's like the universe is giving you the big old neon sign with that. So pay attention to that. So if you see that I have 4 of the lights here, so I have 3 Morgan Greers. It's just, I love to do it that way. So I really don't have 600 different decks. I probably only have like 450 or 500 different decks.
All right, Cat. Will Carlos reconcile with me?
Carlos, reconcile with you, Cat. We're going to the Deviant Moon. Please don't. This is a deck that I consider a teeth kicker. Okay, well, Carlos, reconcile. This is the one I'm drawn to. This is where we're going. Yes. Yes, what we're getting is the 9 of Coins, the 10 of Coins, and the 3 of Wands. So the action you've taken, you're waiting for something to come back to you. You're sitting independently in the garden here. This is a breakthrough moment. When you get the 10 of Coins, this is legacy, inheritance, wealth. This is a time where something over time has been built up and it breaks through. It comes through. I get a yes on that. That's what I get. Flat out, just boom. This one is the teeth kickers, and I usually call it this because this one usually is a little bit like abrupt. But I've got 3 of them. My son got me my first one like this, and then once I fell in love with the devil in this deck, because he looks like Fred Flintstone tiptoeing along, I fell in love with this deck, and then I needed 2, and then I needed a 3rd. So yeah, that's how it goes sometimes when you really love a deck. So yeah, this one's great. But that's a yes. That's what I got. I'm thrilled to be able to say that instead of, he's an asshole. They're not all assholes. What do we got here? Hang on, just one more. Celebration. This is the card where you're being celebrated. This is feeling very, very good. You're not getting eaten alive anymore. You are being celebrated here. This is really, really, it's either you're being taken for granted, where you're tolerated, or you're celebrated. With all these other cards, this is celebration. This is something that you should be around the energy of those who love and delight in having your presence there. That's what I got. All right.
All right, Ange.
What's next, baby?
All right, our list is clear, Ange.
The list is clear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. We can do a collective. Let's do a collective.
Collective read coming up.
We're going to go to the Tarot of the Unfolding Path, which is a beautiful one. Now, this one I didn't think I needed, and then as soon as I started working with it, I fell in love with it and had to get a second one. It is gorgeous. I would strongly recommend this deck. It's gorgeous. If you like light seers kind of energy, you would like this one as well. Collective. That one wants to come. What else is going on? Devil's in the house. What are we going to do? What are we going to overcome? This is where this one is that 3 of Cups I've just said before. It's learning the difference between when we're celebrated, when we're tolerated. It's learning the difference when we're overindulgent, when we're doing self-sabotage, when we're hanging with the wrong crowd. That's going to come up. It's going to come up hugely. The devil is saying you've outgrown something that is trying to hold you back, but you've outgrown it. This is totally changing the scene that you're around. Totally changing those that are around you. Following the path of the true heart, the heart's desire. Lover's card, the recommitment to this. This is part of your contract. The time has come to do this. It's overdue for some people. Now, June is a tricky month because it's midway through the year, but some of you are overdue on following your path anyway. This is the card, the 6, right? Why am I getting this? Hang on. I want clarification on this lover's path. What is this ambition that you've been avoiding for some of you? I don't know, but the magic's in the house. Wow. Magician's right here with the lovers. This is the time where you are prepared. You know your gifts. You know you're supposed to be doing something. You know you're supposed to be more on purpose and quit being in avoidance. This is what's going on. Don't spend forever celebrating, not taking action. Time to put some magic into it. It will be abundantly bound. Abundantly. You don't have to hold back. There's no reason for miserly greed. There's no reason to hold it back so tight that you can't share. No, share, risk, be vulnerable. Create some opportunity. Risk a little bit. Share a lot more. Bring your magic so others can see it. Lift a little bit. Beautiful energy of the 6 of Coins and the Fool. You're getting a new start at something. This is huge for you. Huge. This feels like it's going to be seasonal. This doesn't feel like it's just pertaining to this month. Is there anything else we need to know? See what else we need to know going forward on this. About the Fool and the new start. Whoa. Okay. All right. Hello. You've got all the wisdom already. You've already got the knowledge. This one is so anxious to get the horse and ride the horse like the knight. So anxious. This one sometimes communicates a little bit poorly, but has witnessed, seen, observed, already gathered and collected, has the knowledge, has the skills, has the truth abundantly in their hand. It's time to take a better grab on that sword and really use it. Use the skill set that you have. Use the magic you have. 2 more. Big gifts, big reward in the sun. Fuck yeah. It is time to do this. There will be rich reward in this. Some of you, it's going to be rich reward, ka-ching, ka-ching, dollar, dollar, dollar. Other people, it's just going to be so fulfilling and so satisfying, you won't hardly able to stop smiling. I love this. This is what's going on. So don't worry so much about this. Don't be chained to this past belief system. Blow it up a bit. It's going to be good for you. That's what I got. Love that. And this is Tarot of the Unfolding Path times 2, of course, because I like to do that. So, yeah.
Okay, Ange. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. All right.
All right. Our list is still clear, Ange. So,
all right. Well, if you want to ask some questions, ask some questions. If you want to talk to me about, like, my guides or whatever, you can talk to me about them. If you want to see a certain deck, I'm happy to show it off. If you want to get a paid reading, hop on the list. Whatever. Get a paid reading, and I'll get nosy. Real nosy. We'll see what's going on.
What do you want to do here now? You're going to just ask?
Just a little bit of Q&A. If you want to do, like, a crystal ball reading or the bones reading or the past life reading, tarot suddenly shifts into a more oracle flavor, and this is where I go with those. And so those I love to do. Those are $50. If you want to get real nosy, like I do a spread called The Book. And I'll do 9 cards here, 9 cards here. Usually a few up here, a few down here, and 5 down the middle. And it reads like a story, and it's fascinating. Now that's $40 for that one. That is a full spread because you've got 18, 20, sometimes 30 cards. Boom, filling it up, and like you really get nosy, get in there. If you want Mo or Lucy or Gogs or Nell, those are my guides that I work with when I'm doing tarot, and they just come through. They'll bring whatever messages through. So one of my mods said, well, can they do them by request? And I didn't realize I had done them by request on a couple of different times, and they come through. So it's like, okay, sure. So
Diana put, I'm so brain dead this week. Mother Nature whipped our tail.
Well, I hope it was fun. I hope it was fun and not a tornado. But this is a good week to rest. This is a good week for some people to recalibrate or recenter. So maybe that's what you need. Should we snoop? Yes, we should snoop.
Kim said, does the gang have anything for us?
Let's see.
Bad storm in Texas, Kim.
Oh, okay. Gogs is here. Gogs is like a surly old cranky old man, and he frequently connects with this deck. So what do you got for us, Gogs? It's like he's just looking disgusted at the fire. The fire has gone out. Disgusted at the fire. Why is he upset with the fire? What's going on with that? It's something about knowing timing. Something about knowing the timing and how things are going to open up. Okay, Gogs. What do you want to tell us? How things are going to open up. Cards that we have here are Strength, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and 7 of Swords. It does take a lot of strength to balance things through. The Ten of Wands talks about the burden. The Ten of Swords is like, it's time to move on, time to move on. And the Seven of Swords moves on and takes what's important, but doesn't take everything. Where are you at? It's like there's a fire pit. It's almost like if you go to beach camp, camping anywhere, you go on vacation, you're sick of camp time and you want to return to your home. This one's close to home, the burden of being away. What's going on with that? Gogs is frequently seen by his hearth and home. He's pacing. He's showing the fire pit is down here, and he's like kicked the dirt onto it, so there's just black wood done, embers done, fire out, and he's walking the road. He's walking the road on his own right now. He overstayed. Overstaying the party doesn't serve. Wearing yourself out doesn't serve. This is when you overstay the play zone, overstay what isn't yours. This is how you avoid. This is how you avoid. You don't go into something without having a little bit of fun. But when you overstay that, you ignore the key components of something. You've overstayed. It's not so much of an overstayed welcome. It's an overstayed party where you don't get to do what you're meant to do. Something you're meant to do is more significant. You cannot avoid it any further. Seven of Swords, your priority is your priority. You need to get back to where you came from, back to the basics, get back to the basics, back to the basics. What's that about? Gogs, what's that about? Get back to the basics. Fire is good, water is good, all the elements are good, but what's the magic if the magician isn't at his own place? The magician needs his own stuff. He's showing me the saw the lady in half trick. I wouldn't even think that it's what's it. You got to have your stuff. You got to have your saw. You got to have your table. You got to have your stuff. You know what it is that are the tools, that are the things that you have, the things that are from your home, from the things that are in your kit, the things that are in your house, the things that are your basics you've had all along, the ones that you haven't taken out in a long time, need re-examine. Look at the blade. Look at the blade. Look at that saw. There's much work to be done. The magic has to have the tools. You have the right tools. You can't just avoid. Bring it forward. There's purpose and intention coming forward for you. You need to be able to have the sharp saw to go forward. Two of Pentacles. Ooh, he does not like this. This card, will you show him this? This weighing, and always feeling in lack, always feeling weighing. Juggling is a fool's game. There's no magic in that. Coordination, perhaps, but there's no magic in that. He's really asking us to not just juggle this and that, this and that, this and that, but to be more dedicated to what it is we want to do to bring our purpose forward. No magic in the perpetual juggle. It just wears you out, makes you weary, makes you tired. Return to home, return to home, return to home. Then offer up. That's complete. That's what he's got. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think the strength is like the Two of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Temperance all have this lemniscate in it. And the strength is knowing when you need to be back centered at your own home space. Is that right? Yeah. And he's showing me that saw again. You need to really have the sharp saw. You really need to sharpen up what are your tools at home before you can do any kind of magic. It blew my mind that he would even use that as a reference, because this guy always strikes me as like in Viking times. He doesn't strike me as Harry fucking Houdini. No, sorry, Gogs. But, yeah, it's interesting when he brings a modern reference to it because he's so grizzled and old. So very, very interesting. All right. Yeah, that's complete. That's complete. That's what he's got. So, yeah, return to your purpose, return to your home, whatever that might mean for you. Yeah.
Good deal, Ange.
Yeah. Very interesting. Gox is a funny old one. And he spits back at the trail that he came from. He like looks back and spits. I don't know what that's about, but like he's definitely on his way forward. When he's looking backwards to spit, I guess the wind blows that way. That's where he goes. So yeah.
So Kim's asking how the decorating's going.
The decorating's going pretty good. Hopefully, Phil and I might move the quilt from the room that we thought it was going to be in to the other one because we switched those out. So the decorating's going pretty good, but I did have to take a little bit of a break because my favorite friend to decorate with has been very busy. So it's like, okay, all right. So I did have to take a little bit of a break, and I did get a little bit of a tiny little 6-pack cubby thing that, you know, these are kind of like cubbies and cubicles, but they're crates. But it's more like just a regular cubicle thing for the hallway. So it's coming along. It's coming along good.
Good too.
So yeah, that's what's going on.
All right, Ange, we're clear. So just want to call it?
We can call it. We can call it if we want. And I can come back on maybe tomorrow or the next day, see what's going on. Might just be a slowish kind of day, guys. Those happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's anything else, is there anything else that they want to ask about or no?
There's a couple of freebie questions, but other than that,
I think we'll just call it then. So that's what we'll do for now. But we will see you later. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday, probably for sure at 11. So see you then.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Kim.